Alright, what's happening everybody? It's your boy Akeen and welcome to today's blog. Here to give you another scout report on a defensive player headed towards the 2014 NFL Draft. For today's blog, I'm here to talk about outside linebacker from The Ohio State University, Ryan Shazier. And off of his pro day workout, he's definitely boosted up his draft status coming towards this year's draft. Now let's talk a little bit about him. He's actually hailing from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and he was a defensive end coming out of high school, getting a lot of scholarships from teams across the country, but ended up choosing OSU, and he had a great career, especially two great back-to-back seasons. He did get some playing time as a true freshman, registering 57 tackles, but for the past 2 years, he combined 249 tackles, 39.5 tackles for loss, which is amazing, and just 11 sacks. Now, I'll talk about that in just a minute, but he had a great career and an outstanding pro day workout, which he helped to justify him becoming a good outside linebacker in the first round of this year's draft. I think he will be selected obviously in the first round. He ran a 4.3640 unofficial time at his pro day workout, as well as 25 reps at 225 pounds. That shows his physicality and a little bit of athleticism, and be able to locate the football and run down the football pretty well, in which he did a lot for the past 2 seasons as a linebacker. Now he's a rangy athlete. Lanky, good, lean, built overall, great, outstanding muscle, and good overall strength with bench pressing 25 times at 225 pounds. And he also has terrific acceleration, explosive first step to become a good blitzer to attack the quarterback and ruin his chances, and hurrying the quarterback and ruining his chances of completing a pass, as well as he has a good knee bend off the edge to give you momentum to fight off blocks, which is a great thing. A couple of other good things I do like about him: he's very smart and understanding good correction of where to position himself to get to the football, and he has great ball vision. He definitely has a good height at 6'1", 237 pounds, a good size overall, lean muscle. Also, he's a great team leader, and he definitely uplifts his teammates around him to act better and have a strong personnel and good football character overall. Now, he does have a couple of things that he does need to work on. Sometimes he can get a little bit over aggressive at times as far as his coverage skills. He needs to be a little bit more patient and alert overall. Still needs to work on that just a little bit. He sometimes can lose track of his assignments as well because of he could get off focus and becoming over aggressive. That's just one thing he needs to work on. Also, he sometimes can intentionally throw some unnecessary flags. He can get sometimes a little bit too aggressive, where he sometimes has a hard time keeping his composure and keeping his emotions in check overall. He can sometimes get over emotion and actually fight and argue against his opponents. He just needs to stay focused in the game and not worry too much about using his attitude and using his emotions. He needs to keep his emotions intact. This is one thing a couple of things he does need to work on. Now, I did mention his weight, 237 pounds. Some people are concerned about his bulk. He has great lean muscle, but he doesn't have the bulk that you want as a linebacker, as an outside linebacker, but I still think he's an amazing player. He's a little bit of the slim, lanky type outside linebacker, but I think he's an amazing athlete overall, and he is a workout havoc. Now, he was all Big Ten honors for the past 2 seasons, and he definitely was a good player who decided to come out his junior season as a true junior overall. Now, he sometimes has a hard time disengaging blocks, but he does have a good technique as well, but he also is a good diverse player in which he can become a good weak side linebacker in a 3-point stance, or even be as in a 4-3 scheme, and or even be used as a 3-4 edge rush linebacker. Now, yes, he only had 11 sacks, but he does have the capability to get into the quarterback, and he does have some experience back in high school days when he was a defensive end, so he has great versatility headed towards this year's draft. Now, one player I would like to compare him to is Levante David out of Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think he's a good, versatile athlete, a Pro Bowl caliber athlete, and he was actually one of my honorable mention, one of people I would put as my honorable mention for Defensive Player of the Year this past season. He has an amazing year, and I think that Ryan Shazier can do the same. Now, one team in particular, I think they definitely have their eyes on him, is the Green Bay Packers at pick number 21. I think he can work well along with another OSU alumni, A.J. Hawk, as well as Clay Matthews. I think that could be a dominating a linebacking core if Ryan Shazier is still available at pick number 21. Green Bay would definitely need a lot of help, especially against the run defense, in which they were ranked 25th in the league against the run, and that he would definitely be a big upgrade and a big boost up overall to help out the run defense for the Green Bay Packers. But that is if he is available. Like I said, his stock definitely rises a lot because of that workout, and some people might even have him as a good number 2 outside linebacker behind Buffalo's Khalil Mack. But I still have him as my number 3 outside linebacker, but just like he's more like 2B, just behind Anthony Barr of UCLA, because Barr and Mack are both better pass rushers overall, and that's what most defenses want. They want more of a pass rusher than more of a run stopper, but he is definitely a good, reliable, outstanding player at the outside linebacker position. So I still project him in the first round, but I have him in the mid, no more than I believe. He will definitely not get past pick number 21 for the Green Bay Packers. He might even go just before then because of that outstanding pro day workout. Now, next time I'm going to catch you guys, I will catch you guys again on Monday. I will not see you over the weekend, where I will continue more scout reports for players headed towards the 2014 NFL Draft. Thank you for watching today's blog from Pro Football Exclusive. I'm your man, Akeem McCall. Be easy.